Hey guys, MC Mura here, and today we're gonna talk a lot about supposedly, about allegedly, about apparently, about maybe. Because as you know, shut up, dude. As you know, Akuma is playable in Japan right now, right? There is a playable build that features Akuma, and a lot of Japanese players they are checking it out, and we're getting a lot of news on Twitter. Now, it is my understanding that Capcom is not allowing anyone to take footage or like take screenshots. That's why we haven't seen much of like the changes in effect, right? But the patch notes, or like at least the people finding what people found, it's all over Twitter. There is this tweet by High Fight. Oh my god. Alright, I'm just, shut up. Just shut up for 2 seconds. That's why like Rashid is the most annoying training partner. Anyways, there is this list on Twitter. High Fight made a really good compilation where you will see a lot of the alleged changes, and obviously a lot of content creators cover it. I said that I'm not gonna cover it, and I'm not gonna cover the individual changes because you never know if it sticks or not. Now, there is one thing that we need to mention, and that is during the Akuma blog post, or the PlayStation blog post, Capcom did say with Akuma update comes the major balance patch we mentioned, and we will have more to share about this in the future. So they are saying that they will actually talk about this more. So again, we don't know if this is final, we don't know if this is gonna make it into the final Akuma build we're gonna play when he comes out. There is no confirmation in anything, right? And I'm sure like you have seen the news already, you have seen the changes. But today I'm gonna talk about the effect of all of this, right? Because Capcom pretty much gave us a hint into what they may do. And it doesn't seem like Perfect Parry is changing, it doesn't seem like Drive Rush is changing, and there is like the change to back throw, but it's like very, very vaguely worded by the Japanese players. It's like, no Oki from back throw, but how is that? Like more separation, more less plus frames, who knows? And obviously the drive reversal changed and all of that. But I'm not here to talk about all of this. I'm here to talk about the effects, because we are a couple of weeks away now from the patch, and I'm seeing a lot of, wait, that's it? This is what they're changing? We spent an entire year for this? Or you will be like, this is cool. I already like Street Fighter 6. What they're doing here is pretty cool. Now, all of this will depend on if you like Street Fighter 6 in its current state or not. And regardless of if you like the game or not, one thing that I feel like we all... Oh my god, just shut up! He can... What is this dude? He can't shut up for like 2 seconds. Regardless of if you like the game or not, right? If there's one thing that we can all agree on when it comes to this game, is that it does seem to lack a little bit of diversity. I think we all can use some diversity with our Street Fighter 6, because currently the game is like this, right? This is the Street Fighter 6. You get in, right? And how do you get in? Mostly with a normal cancel into drive rush. If you're a good character, it's a crouching medium kick, or you got a really good raw drive rush, or you fireball and then drive rush. The end result is you're in, right? And you're in through a method that is very hard to deal with. And then you would do a combo that will carry the opponent to the corner, and once you're there, you're gonna throw loop or shimmy them till the round's over, right? This is typically the game. And I have made the short about characters that do play the game, and this is the characters that don't. And obviously we got Luke, Ken, DJ, Juri, Chun-Li, Rashid, Kami, Guile, Blanca, and these characters, all of them are very good. All of them are heavily featured in CBT, tournaments, high-level gameplay, because they are very good Street Fighter 6 characters. And we got other characters who do absolutely play Street Fighter 6, like Jamie, like Aki, like Ryu, like Ed, maybe it's a little bit up here. But these guys, they do certainly play the game. They are not super good at it. Like, these guys do what they want to do a little bit better, but they're still playing this game. Kimberly is kind of in between, because she doesn't really get in with drive rush that much. Her neutral skips, like her drive rush is not like the best at being like a raw drive rush. She doesn't got a fireball drive rush. She doesn't really have an amazing cancelable normal into drive rush, into whatever. So it doesn't really work out that way, but she does have the throw situation in the corner, right? But the guys on the left are the interesting bunch, because we got JP, Marisa. These are good characters who don't really play Street Fighter 6 like that. Now JP does have a drive rush, low overhead, mix and all of that, and Marisa does as well, but this is not their win condition. Right? What I'm talking about is JP doesn't win by this method, right? This is not the JP flowchart, and this is not the Marisa flowchart either. These characters got individual traits that are so good that they are able to shine. They're able to win despite not playing the system. And if there is anything that I would like to see in Street Fighter 6 is more diversity. More diversity meaning more characters that can play and be effective without having to play the flowchart I am mentioning. If you like this, if you like this is because this is Street Fighter 6, right? If you enjoy it, if you love it, that's fine. I personally I'm okay at it. I don't love it, I don't hate it that much. But I would like to see the individuality of these characters shine, right? Manon, Zangief, Lily, Honda. And unfortunately, the scope that we're seeing from the patch, it doesn't seem like it's following through on the premise, right? Because I think JP is a character that is so busted in his own way. And I want to highlight in his own way. His individual tools by itself are busted that he's able to thrive outside the system. Same with Marisa. If we're talking about a character like Manon, she does have her own busted traits, and that is I'm at level 5, I command grab you, and I do like 40%, 37%. That's crazy, right? But it's so difficult to achieve the Manon win condition, and the same for Zangief and the same for Lily, right? So what I would like them to do is make it easier for these guys to achieve their win condition. Make them unreasonable. Because if they're not gonna play the game, then they have to be unreasonably good at what they're doing. Their individual strengths have to overcome the raw system strengths. Now, for a character like Manon, apparently what they did is that they gave her like a combo with like back heavy punch. Like back heavy punch will combo onto the OD spin kick, right? And this is something that already works on like a counter hit. Right, you can already do that, and that is good because this is a combo where like you can do something like this out of it, right? So now I did like almost like 3k. This did like 3k damage maybe, and that was like the lowest medal level, so that did 3k. You practically spend like 1 bar for this, so that is good, right? That's really good, and you got a medal level. If you don't do that, what you currently got is something like a back heavy punch into the launcher kick, and then you do this 2500, not so much, and no medal, or like you go for the sweep if you want to go for the Oki. 2.4k, it's not that crazy, right? You can go for the OD overhead. And this is not great if they're standing, because this is all you get now. Again, 2.4k, not so much. If they're crouching, you can get some decent reward out of this. This does like 22.9k. Or like say you want to spend the medal, you want to get like the medal levels, and you do an extra drive rush. But take a look at this, the meter efficiency of this combo is really bad. So if this is true, then this is a decent buff for Manon. As a start, I think this is a decent buff. But I do think with a patch that they spent like an entire year for this, they need to be a little bit more aggressive with the patch. That's personally what I'm seeing with this, right? If this is it, if this really is indeed it, then that's not enough. Right, this is not enough, and this is a sentiment that I've been seeing a lot of guys talk about. Right, we waited a whole year for this. I don't wanna doom and gloom. I don't wanna say that's it, because like I said in the Akuma, like in the blog post featuring Akuma, they said that they will share more about this. So hopefully there is more, and I really do hope that Capcom will focus on the individual character strengths, right? Because Honda, for example, he doesn't play Street Fighter 6 like that. He doesn't like normal into drive rush, into whatever, or like raw drive rush. He headbutts and he butt slams. So when you nerf his individual tools, like his tools, they got to be unreasonably strong for the character to exist. That's it, right? That really is it. So it's like when you nerf him, that's weird. That's just weird. Like that is just weird. I know that no one liked fighting Honda, no one liked fighting JP. You're probably not gonna enjoy Zangief for Manon that much if they're good, but these are the characters that are playing outside of the system, right? And personally, I would like to see them be a little bit better. What are your thoughts on all of this? What are your thoughts on the patch so far, right? Are you hoping, like me, that there is a little bit more to this? Are you hoping to see the individuality of the characters shine a little bit more? I personally don't really care about like Drive Rush Perfect. I think all of that can exist. I don't mind it that much, but I would like to see the unique character trends being featured a lot more. Right? I don't want everyone to feel like they're the same, and that is because the system is too good. Anyways, I would love to hear your thoughts about all of this in the comment section below. I will be leaving a link to the Patreon, Discord, Twitter, and Twitch pages in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and stay safe.